Good morning, beautiful people. It is Sara Williams with Phoenix Rising Training and Development, and today we're going to showcase and recap a company called Alaska Cannabis Cultivators. I had the opportunity to speak to Branden Roybal with Alaska Cannabis Cultivators last week, and I am so excited to share with you about a little bit about, his company. So he applied for a standard cultivation license there in Fairbanks. He has been approved with delegation. So what that means is he's got a few more things that he needs to wrap up: fire marshals, building permits, little things to make sure that all his ducks are in a row, and then it is time to go, to sell. He'll be officially licensed for operation by the state. And so a little bit about Branden. His story is that he is by trade a general contractor, has operated large budgets with, has been manager on those budgets for 10 plus years, I believe. And so whatever he learned in his construction industry, though, he's going to be able to bring that into his cannabis facility. And what's great is that he was born into the industry. He really has kind of lifelong knowledge and exposure to the plant. He learned the business early on, grew up in it, if you will. And so I'm super, again, excited to see these unregulated market operators coming over to this regulated market. That's awesome to see that actual transition happening. So really excited to see that. Well, I don't know if he's sold in the black market, but I do know that he said that he learned the business early on. He says he enjoys gardening. It's just something that really brings him a lot of joy and a lot of peace inside. That's the beauty of the plant, right? It's a very beautiful plant. And it creates just a love of gardening. What he shared about what kind of strains that he plans to carry, He says he's really going to carry whatever the consumer wants, right? He says nothing unique specifically, but these are some names that really are trusted. If you've been a long-time cannabis consumer, you've heard these. Maybe if you're new to it, you've maybe even heard these names too. These are great, just standard good strain names. So first we start with Blue Dream, White Widow, Amnesia. Amnesia is a great one. It's a heavy indica strain. Just kind of knock you out. Says what it says. Or says what its name is. A Blueberry, and that's that. So kind of just the standard names, that you've seen, but those are trusted goods, right? I know that I love a good Blue Dream. It's a great sativa. It's a strong head high. A White Widow for me is a bit more of a sativa effects, but good stuff. I'm always looking for a good White Widow for sure. So he's also going to offer his flower in deli style to these retail stores. So if you remember, deli style is where simply, they package it in front of you, or maybe they package it in their retail stuff. But deli style is just simply bulk packages. So these cultivators, just a quick note, these cultivators can give 5-pound bulk packages of product, whether it be prepackaged or not. It'll be 5 pounds of bulk packaging or wholesale packaging to the retailers at a time. And so he intends to go deli style on this. He is growing indoor hydro, and he says a very high quality. What I liked about him, he said top shelf quality, not necessarily top shelf prices. And that's kind of a key indicator. Does it cost you more to grow a top shelf quality, therefore you should charge more? Yes, little bit, but how much? That's the question. And so he really wants to focus on doing top shelf quality, but not top shelf prices. And that will be interesting, who determines what is top shelf, right? When you ask all the growers out there, how's your product? Well, it's the best quality out there. Well, that's what they all say. But we won't know until we really start to actually test it against each other. And the consumers will speak with their dollars, right? About what exactly is top shelf quality. And so that was my conversation, very short and sweet, with Branden Roybal with Alaska Cannabis Cultivators. So excited to see him come online and to transition from knowledge in the unregulated market to taking that knowledge to the regulated market. It's going to be awesome. I really look forward to seeing how these individuals, scale their operations to these hundreds of plants, thousands of plants kind of situations. But that's it. So thank you for following along today. Tomorrow's video is on the prohibited acts of these establishments. So we know kind of what they can do, right? We have an idea. They can sell product. They can, grow product. But what can't they do? What do we need to keep an eye out for as an industry to make sure that we're not getting ourselves in trouble? These are $10,000, $30,000, $50,000 infractions if you are caught violating them. So very, very important to know what we can't do. So tomorrow's video will be all about the prohibited acts of these establishments. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.